Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks a lot whoever just messaged me. Jimmy. That was annoying. Welcome back to my channel. I just got done filming a smoking video, so if you want to check that out, I will put it in the link below, and subscribe to that channel if that's the kind of content that you want to see. This eye is more yellow than the other one. But okay, whatever, who cares. So I wanted to talk a little bit, you know. I'm gonna shut this window. I had it open because I was smoking, but... So, yesterday, I had a pretty busy day. Let me tell you. Yeah. I had a busy day yesterday. I went to church, and we had our new guest speaker, who is probably going to be our new pastor. I forget his name, but he's actually related to John Gotti, and he was going to go into the mafia, actually. You know, but he didn't. He became saved, and he's now probably going to be our new pastor, which is really exciting and really cool, you know. He has a lot to say about that, but some people joked and been like, he just found a naive church where he can do money laundering. Imagine that. And actually, I watched Gotti on Amazon Prime, and John Gotti just like was such a baby. You got to go and kill people because they do something. The whole mafia thing, just killing people, like, because they do something, they wronged you. I mean, how many times do you wrong people in life, you know? Like, you go around wronging everybody? That sounds weird, but you know what I mean, though? And then, you know, you just get killed off or blown up in a car explosion or whatever it is, you know? It's like, the whole thing is just you're being a little baby. Like, grow up. You don't get your way, so you have to shoot somebody in the head or something? I don't know, but he's related to him, but I don't like the way my makeup looks. It's weird. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. You know? So I went to church, and then we had like chicken cacciatore. Chicken cacciatore. That reminds me of a song or something. And some salad and macaroni and cheese and desserts. So much desserts. My cousin Mary made tomato bisque or some kind of tomato basil soup, and she wanted everybody. My cousin Mary, her boyfriend Patrick, who's from Holland, he is back in the Netherlands getting his visa again, updating it or something. So she's like, she gets so bored, she doesn't like to be alone, so she's always making plans, you know. So she printed out some of my wedding photos. If you just give me a moment, I will go get them. Just hold on, right? I got them. You know, one time, my friend, I was so mad at him. I had 4 cameras that I wanted to develop at Walmart. That's where I developed, back when they had disposable cameras, which was like over 10 years ago, when I was living in California. And Moss went and dropped them off at CVS because he was sick of seeing them under his table. And I wish he never did that, because CVS threw them out because I never went to pick them up because I wasn't there, and they threw them out, and I'm so upset. They didn't contact me at all, or I don't know. And there was photos of like parties in LA and stuff, like Silver Lake, you know, the hipster spots, Los Feliz and all that. It was just people I knew out there, and Moss just threw it out. I mean, he just... No, I didn't ask him to do that, and I'm so upset with him about that, because I wanted to develop it at Walmart. Now you just take a picture with your camera on your phone, and I don't, when I take so many pictures, but I don't get them developed anymore because I'm just too lazy to upload them. With a disposable, you just drop them off and you got them developed, but this way, you know. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I'm so upset with Moss for doing that. That's the thing about disposable cameras. One time this girl was at Dorney Park, which is an amusement park out here on the East Coast, and the girl, she was holding my camera. I gave it to her to hold, and she said, and I went on the roller coaster. I came back, and it was gone, and someone told me that. She said, I don't want to hold this anymore. And she threw it in the garbage, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Just, I don't know. But those are pictures I would like to have had, you know? But my cousin Mary did print out some photos of me, and I will share them right now. This is the back of one of the dresses I tried. And I was upset because I was kind of with Mike, and you're not supposed to share it, and I didn't know if I was going to end up getting married to him. It's not really a long story. I can talk about it now if anybody cares. So I've shared these photos on Instagram. I don't know why, but you're not supposed to really share your photos. But I'm sharing it with you guys. These are a lot of the back. I'm sharing with you guys. I don't know, whatever. I don't really like that one, and it's out of focus. It's a nice dress, but it's just not my style. I could see a lady with short red hair and a loud personality wearing that. Here's another dress. This one is really wrinkly. I didn't have the underskirt to it, but I like it. It's very simple. This is the side of one. I gotta start losing weight though, working out. I really like this one a lot. I think my friend Stephanie said that this looks too young. Someone in their 20s would wear it, but hey, I like it. I really liked this one when I first tried it on. I was like, this is gorgeous. But when I look at it, I look very wide. So I'm like, no, it's too wide. Here's the side of the other one with the belt. Here's the back of one of the dresses. Not the belt one, yeah. Look at how my back looks. Huh. I don't know. Weird. My back looks weird. I don't know what it is. Here's the back of another dress. I don't like the way I look like on the back. But this is the side. She wanted to take side photos. I like that one though, that dress. Here's one that I also like. This one. It's very cute. I like it. Can't really see the details too much, but the lace is really pretty. This one reminds me of Madonna, but it's cute and I like it. It looks like the Madonna, like a virgin. Here's a back to another dress, I think. Yeah, that's a pretty dress too. Here's the side of that dress, but it's kind of ill-fitting on me. Let's see. So many side pictures. I know wedding dresses all look the same, but to me they don't, and they're pretty. That one's nice too. Everybody seems to like that one, but the shape is like a classic, and I like the ball gown style. That's just me. Here's another one. Oh my gosh, that was loud. Excuse me. Somebody wants me to make a burping video. I said that in one of my videos, I think. I don't know. I'm not gonna. If I do that, I'm just gonna get burp. You know, all the comments are gonna be like telling me to burp all the time. Anyways, so last night, oh yes, so then after that we went to my Aunt Tita's house. She's 96 years old, and she's still very, you know, she lives by herself with her dog, a little Pomeranian, cute little dog, and she drinks coffee every day, and she takes care of herself. But we went to her house, and my other cousin, my dad's cousin, Carol, was there with her husband, and they just went to New Zealand and Australia. They have rich friends, and their friends got them all a room in this really beautiful, like, cruise ship, like the big suites, like, and it was gorgeous. It was just a beautiful thing, and they showed us pictures from New Zealand and Australia, and it just looked so nice. But they didn't go to the Hobbit home. See, I would go to the Hobbit home, but they didn't want to go. Why not? I don't know, but you know. we did that, and Mary brought her soup over. It was really good, and she had this kind of bread, which was like, it was not Turkish bread. Mary's been bringing a lot of Turkish stuff around. She brought over Turkish Delight last Sunday, too, because last Sunday we all ate at my cousin Terry's house, and we had dinner there, and that was chicken marsala, and yeah, she brought Turkish Delight. But she brought a Turkish bread, and it was like a flat bread. It's pretty good. The day before that, I had Indian food, me and Mike. Oh yeah, I have that to talk about too. But yeah, and then we had some kind of meat, which is pretty good. And we had mango. So that was really nice. And oh, my aunt is Puerto Rican, and she made plantains. Not yesterday though, but the one time we went to eat, and she had plantains, and they were so good. But yeah, we went there, and we were just hanging out, you know. But we stayed. I came home. For some reason, I was like, you know, I want to drink. I don't know what else to do on my days off, and that's what I end up doing. Even though I'm telling myself, anyways, I had some wine, and then I had some beer, okay? And I was watching The Walking Dead. Mike came over, and I'm starting to get back into The Walking Dead again. And let me tell you, I think that Negan is so hot. Like, people don't like him because he's a bad guy, but I think he's hot. But we were watching The Walking Dead. Mike came over, you know, and it was late, and I was drinking, I don't know. And I woke up, and I was just, like, zonked. Like, I woke up at 9, then I just slept and woke up around 10 or 11. And I had, like, a hangover, and it really sucks because I really haven't gotten a hangover in so long. And it wasn't like an unbearable hangover, but it was just the kind that's just there, and you're like, you feel really crappy. And I went to get my blood work done, and I wasn't thinking, and I forgot my paperwork. So I wasn't able to get my blood work done. Then, you know, it's just like all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, why did I drink? But then here I am drinking now. Just because I'm hoping that it kind of helps me feel a little bit better. And then it makes me think about alcoholics. How do you find out if you are an alcoholic, you know? Like, some people who have to wake up and drink, otherwise they get the shakes. Like, I don't get shakes, because I have my beer, just kidding. No, but it's like my sister, I think she drinks every day, and she drinks vodka. I'm not meaning to air out my family business, but it's really not been good with her marriage, but they're working things out. I feel like I gotta put more yellow on this side, because she's really bad with that. She can't handle it. She just gets really mean, and I think she has to drink every day because she's an alcoholic. My aunt was an alcoholic, and she got a stroke. I don't know if it's from the alcohol, but she actually died last year, which is really sad. But she ended up in a nursing home, and she couldn't even eat food. She had to get food through a tube, like a feeding tube. And she's younger than my mom, and I felt so bad for her because she was always happy and smiling and everything. This like little Indian lady, Monique, they're Canadian. My mother's from Canada, Quebec. Yeah, Aunt Monique, and she even though she was in a nursing home and she couldn't eat like normally, she was always so happy and laughing, you know. She couldn't talk either. She kind of like she couldn't speak. I don't know what happened to her, you know. And she had a collection of obituaries. Like, she collected obituaries. But I do miss her, you know. Sad. It's really sad. You know. But she used to drink a lot, and I remember when I used to hug her, she always smelled like alcohol, and I never really liked the smell of alcohol in anyone's breath. You know, you can tell. Like, when I'm at work, sometimes customers come through, and you could smell alcohol in their breath. But I'm wondering, like, when people wake up, they have to drink, right? Or they get the shakes. My ex-boyfriend Jeremy was a bad alcoholic. I don't think he drinks anymore, but he actually got DTs, which is delirium tremors, and he said he was like sick because he used to steal my bank card and buy Natty Ice. Like, it was bad, you know. And he had to drink. He would wake up, like, we would drink and hang out. The next morning he'd wake up and crack open a beer, and it was just gross to me. And like, I just got really turned off by that. I remember one time we were ordering McDonald's, and he just was drinking, and I don't know what happened. Somebody pushed a can of beer and it soaked all the fries. And I still wanted to eat the fries, but the fries tasted awful. But he was in his room and he was sick because he didn't have any beer. And he started seeing, like, there was TVs in his room. He thought there was he would call me and say that there was like a camera set up downstairs. He was staying at his brother's house, and there was a camera set up, and the camera like was like showing what was going on downstairs, and there are people in furry, like dressed up as furries, you know, in these animal outfits, hanging out and stuff. He really didn't make sense, and he was getting delirium tremors, he was getting hallucinations, and he thought people were after him, so he went to the hospital. He was really bad though, you know, but he's doing okay now. But I'm just like, do these alcoholics get hangovers? Do they wake up with a hangover, or is their body just tolerant to it? Like, how does that work out? You know, are they, because I could not imagine waking up and, my contact, drinking like that. Like, even when I'd hang out with Jimmy and then I have to take him home. Are you listening, Jimmy? He wake up and drink a beer. Or do a shot of Fireball, and it's like, oh my gosh, calm down. Like, I can't wake up and have a beer. I just, like, I want to get healthy. I drink a lot of water, you know, and just, right now I'm drinking beer, yes, but I'm not like that. But for me, as an alcoholic, if you could drink more than how many drinks? Because I can drink like 9 beers, but I don't function normally. I do get drunk, so, and if I drink a lot, I get weird and kind of embarrassing. Like, I was talking to my friend last night, and I don't know what I was saying, and I don't even want to look back at my messages. I was just being really weird, and that's how I get. Like, if I drink a lot, I'm just like, and I will blog on my blog, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This is embarrassing, you know? I don't go out and get drunk in public. Punk and drublic. Yeah, no. I don't drive, you know, I've had too many DUIs to do that. I stay home, you know, I go on YouTube, I make videos. I don't know. I edit stuff. I do stuff for my other channels, you know. Or I watch movies. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about with that. And one thing I wanted to do, I had this idea in mind. Rather than, you know, I spent $25 because I bought a 12-pack, and then I bought cigarettes, and that came out to $25. And I'm like, you know, that's a lot of money. So what I would like to start doing is, because I drink on my days off, like, I'm off Sundays, Monday, and Tuesdays. So I usually just drink on Sunday night or Monday night or both nights. I don't know. It depends. I don't really drink on Saturday nights because I go to church. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I don't really drink on Saturday nights. But I will drink on a Sunday or a Monday night. But you know what? Every week, that adds up. So you're saying you spend about, let's say, $15 on beer. Sometimes I still have leftover beers, but when you spend like that much money every week, you know, it adds up. So I was thinking I would like to start doing this, or try to do it. Every time I want to go buy beer, I just want to put that money, my contact lens is being really weird, sorry. I'd like to just put that money into my PayPal account, you know, and just do that, and then I'll have like a little reward, like after 2 months, I'll have like, let's say $60 a month. After 2 months, I'll have like $120, you know? And I could use that to treat myself or something, whatever, you know. I didn't spend it on beer, and I didn't spend it on mindlessly drinking, you know. And I don't buy cigarettes. A pack of cigarette will last me maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't really smoke like a lot. Sorry. Shh. Don't tell my other channel that. I just kidding. I don't care. But whatever. I tell people like Moss, I'm like, you know, I get a lot of views with my smoking videos. Because I do. Like, if I do a smoking video and post it on YouTube, I get a lot of views. And I said, I have a channel just for smoking, right? And Moss is like, don't get cancer. I'm like, Moss, first of all, I make one video in like 3 weeks and I upload it. I don't make smoking videos every day. And I certainly don't make it 5 or 6 times a day. So no, you know, it's not like just because I'm making a smoking channel doesn't mean I'm gonna, I still make one every so often, you know. The logic of some people, the Logitech camera. So anyways, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And so today was such a weird day because I kind of had a hangover, which sucked, you know. And like I said, I don't get hangovers anymore. I don't know. But I think it's because I started out late and I drank till like, I don't know what time it was. I went to sleep. It was like 1:43. So that's kind of late. And that's why probably. So I didn't really get anything accomplished. I was supposed to get my blood work and I didn't even bring the paperwork with me. You know. And I just watched movies today. I watched like school movies. Okay, like on Netflix I watched this movie. I forget what it's called, but it was about like people dying and they're trying to figure out who it was. The girl is a reporter. She's in high school. They were in high school. It was kind of silly and like really bad acting, but whatever. I forget what it was called. And then I went on Amazon Prime and I watched this really cute and poignant movie. It's called 8th Grade, and that movie was like really cute and I liked that movie. I've been wanting to see it, but every time I suggest it with Mike, he never seems interested in it, so I just watch it by myself. Excuse me. And it's about a girl in 8th grade, and she makes videos. She has a YouTube channel. And she gives tips and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And she says she's the quietest, and she was voted most quiet, and I actually was voted most quiet in high school because I was always really quiet. Like in school, like even in high school I was voted most quiet. I don't know, and there's a picture of like, but really, you know, what the freak? Yeah, I was really quiet in school, and I can relate to feeling awkward, and I could totally relate to those, and I just remember being in school and everything, you know, like, I don't know, I just, you know, you remember those times, but of course, you know, you feel like you're never gonna get out of school, but you do, and then all of a sudden you're like, what the heck? You know? So I watched that. I just, at first, I'm like, wow, she doesn't really like her dad too much. But I guess that's kind of how it's like, and like, you know, you get kind of embarrassed. But the dad, see, I thought the dad was kind of cute, which is funny because, like I'm at the age where I think the dad's cute, you know? I don't know. Well, I'm a lot older than I look, actually. So, I don't know. But yeah, I thought he was pretty cute. So, what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. I have a couple things to do. I have to edit some stuff. And I have Movie Maker on here, but I just don't know how it works. I have to register it or something, and I don't know how to save it. I don't know how to save it to them things. So I'm going to use my red laptop. That one's really annoying. Okay. So, I think I want to have this channel more of, I'd like to really focus on eating, because I know a while back you can become part of the eating community on Facebook. Now there's a lot of really big mukbangers on YouTube, right? But there's also small little, you know, channels that are just looking for, they all support each other, which is great, you know. I've actually had people comment to me and subscribe and leave comments, but then I started becoming like this bad person where I smoke and I drink, and I think that turned off the eating community. And they don't like watch my videos, you know, because I always wonder if my parents ever find this video, or my cousin, and they're gonna be like, she has a YouTube channel and she smokes and drinks and burps. I don't really burp. I don't have a burping channel, but you know, like, it's so bad. It's so terrible. But I would like to start getting back into eating, like mukbang, and I want it to be really like light and elaborate and good food, you know, not just like weird food that doesn't, like, you're like, what am I watching? This isn't even that good. And then I keep getting comments on the time that I did a food drive, and everyone's saying, stop smacking your lips. People are rude sometimes. Like, they leave rude things, and it's like, don't worry about what I do. They're like, stop smacking your lips, or whatever, and it's just like, people are just rude. I made an ASMR channel, and I was doing like a 7-course meal thing with the silverware, and people were just leaving mean comments on the ASMR channel. It's like, they're like, call me stupid and stuff. But, you know, you put yourself out there on YouTube, and that's what happens. But I do appreciate, like, the nice comments. Like, I really do. And I'm happy that you subscribe. People are subscribing and stuff. I'm trying to figure it out so I can, you know, get this channel to be a little bit better. So I'm thinking I want to focus it more on mukbangs, you know, but I gotta start getting good food. I had really good Indian food. Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. Let me have a sip of this. Mike came over, of course, on Valentine's. I really didn't want him to come over because I wanted to wait until the next day to get 50% off, but he came over, and I got him this and a card, see? And I got him a card, this card. He got me a really cute card too. But here's the thing. I forget what happened. I was trying to have a discussion with him and talk to him. He got me a cute card with a pepperoni pizza. I don't feel like getting it though. And I asked for him to get a pepperoni pizza. This is before I even knew that he got me that card. So it was kind of synchronicity. He even said, this is a synchronicity, you're going to think. Because I told him to get Little Caesars because I wanted to try that pretzel pizza. Actually, I didn't know what else for him to get, and I figured it was quick and easy to order, but he said not. And we're never going to eat from Little Caesars again. That place sucks. It's disgusting. But yeah, so I don't know. I was trying to get into discussion with him and telling him that he doesn't really listen to me and that we don't really communicate. And I don't know what it was, but all this stuff. He doesn't like say I look nice. But he will like get stupid about like somebody on TV, you know, or make a comment, and it's really annoying. And I'm like, you know, I don't know, I just got annoyed with it, you know. And like, we don't really talk. Like I will say something and he doesn't think whatever I say is cute or funny or brilliant. He puts me down, you know, like he will just call me names or something, you know, and it gets really annoying after a while, and it's like, it's not fun. And I don't know, I don't know. And he shaves his arms. I've asked him to stop because it's really itchy and I don't want to touch him. I don't want him near me because his arms are so itchy and scratchy. Itchy, and he loves The Simpsons, itchy and scratchy. But yeah, and I was saying all this stuff to him. He doesn't listen. And I'm like, I wanted to take a shower. I was waiting for him to leave, and I'm like, well, you know, I told him I'm waiting for you to leave so I can take a shower. Finally, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna take a shower because I said a lot of stuff to him. Maybe they were kind of mean. They were mean, but I forget what exactly I said. Oof, let me get another one of these little suckers. gotta clean this freaking house. That's another thing. Oh. I'm back. Yeah, so I was in the shower and I heard the door close and I'm like, I came out and he was gone and that really upset me. And I was texting him like, why did you leave? Like, you don't care. I told you not to just leave like that. Because I said, next time you ignore me, next time you like, and I was texting him and calling him and he was ignoring me and he wasn't answering the phone. And I'm like, that's it, I'm done. I can't put up with this anymore. It's too much heartache or whatever. Like, I can't put up with it, you know? Like, don't just ignore me and don't just leave and not answer your phone. And then he finally texts me later and he's like, saying I had a bad attitude. Like, I don't even want to argue. I'm somebody that doesn't argue. Like, I'm really, like, very laid back, happy-go-lucky person. I don't argue. This is my kind of somewhat personality. This is my personality that I do when I blog or vlog. I act different. I have many personalities, just like that girl said in the 8th grade thing. She said, you have your your school personality, your going out personality, your weekend personality, you know? I'm like relating to somebody that's like an 8th grade student. Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe I'm stunted. But anyways, I'm just kidding. He left and I didn't know where, I couldn't hear from him, and I'm just like, I'm really done. And then I put up those pictures on Instagram. I'm like, I'm never going to wear any of these gowns, because I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm even going to get married. Like, what's going on here? You know? But then Saturday he wanted to make it up to me, and we went out to Indian restaurant, and it was really good. And I ate some, I had leftovers, so I was eating it today. I had chicken curry and like rice and naan, and it was really good. But then I bit into something and it was really weird, and it tasted a weird consistency. I'm like, oh, what is this? And it tasted very minty and like gross. Excuse me. I think it was like a grape leaf or something, but it was so disgusting. Like, what was that? And why was it in my food? It was just gross. I don't know. When I was in India, because I did go to India before for AIDS awareness tour with Miss Universe, I was a model, and I went with other girls, and we went and we did runway shows. But we were at a university, and like all the students there, all the Indian guys. See, when I said Indian about my aunt, I'm talking about Native American, Korean Algonquin. So now I'm saying Indian, and I mean Indian. I'm sorry. I'm not politically correct. Don't mind me. I don't know, but they were all asking for our autograph, and I told Mike the story, and he's like hardly listening. I'm like, you don't think it's cool that I went to like, you know, India, and I met with Miss Universe, Natalie Glebova. This is back in 2005. And Salman Khan, who is a big Indian Bollywood actor, and like all this stuff, you know? He's like, you told me before. Like, he's not interested in my stories or nothing like that, you know? So, and he left, and I saw he left his stuff here, and I'm like, you didn't even take your card or your candies. That felt hurtful, but he did remember to bring his DVD with, that I got him from the dollar store, but it was Don John, you know, with Jason Gordon-Levitt, you know, and Scarlett Johansson, and he really loves Scarlett Johansson. He didn't forget that one, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. But yeah, we went out there, and what I was trying to say is when we were at the university, they gave us like a big spread of food, and I'm like, you know, and I saw something that looked like a mozzarella ball, and I'm like, oh, and I bit into it, and it was so like soft and weird and so saccharine. It was like so sweet, and just like it just made my like saliva starts salivating, and I'm like, what the heck was that? It was gross. And we had these things after we went to a Chinese restaurant there. They have so many Chinese restaurants there, but it's Indian style. And after that, there was they gave us like these like spices and all kinds of things you put in your mouth. It was wrapped in a little leaf. So you're just supposed to put it in your mouth, and it's supposed to bring the saliva in. It's supposed to help with your breath, I guess, or like a breath mint or something. So I finally I was looking for what it was. I saw my friend Moss had it. I took it and I put it in my my thing to take home with me, my luggage, when I was in Vegas. But then my parents wanted to like steam it out because Moss had bed bugs. Yeah, he had bed bugs, and I was waking up with freaking bites all over. Like, take care of your freaking bed bugs, you scurv. Just kidding, but really it wasn't. It was just so weird. He's getting kicked out of his, I don't want to say his business either. I'm sorry. I'm really slipping up on the tea. But, so my parents did that, and I'm wondering if they didn't know what it was and they thought it was drugs or something, or TSA took it. It was mushkwas, and I finally found mushkwas or whatever. I have some. It helps you salivate after you eat, and you're supposed to chew it and stuff. And then Mike did that again. He gets so sensitive because he falls asleep, and I told him I don't want him to like get near me because he was so itchy and scratchy, and I said, please stop shaving your arms, it itches, like, and he doesn't. And I asked him if he wanted to go to church with me so he can hear that speaker, the John Gotti's cousin, you know, but he didn't want to go with me. So I tried texting him and calling him in the mornings. No, he said he was going to go with me, and then I was trying to get a hold of him, and I couldn't. And I'm like, what the fuck, you know? What the fuck? And like, I couldn't get a hold of him. And he was doing that again. I said, don't ignore me, because I'm not going to put up with it. And I'm really sick of it, you know? I was really thinking, I don't want to get married to you. If that's the kind of person you're going to be, where you just ignore me, you know, that's not going to work. There's no reason to ignore me. There's no reason to do any of that. And another thing I'm saying is, why is it so hard for a guy just to be nice to a girl? Like, you know how you keep your woman happy? You just be nice to her. You listen to her, you know? You listen to her stories, what she has to say. You support her. You respect her. You make her feel special. You're nice to her. It's that simple. You know, and I don't know why these guys are such doofuses. They don't even, like, appreciate, you know? And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know what, Mike? You know, that's fine. Like, I don't know. I think about it every day, though. I want to be happy. It's very important that you get married to somebody that you're happy with. You have to have a mutual attraction, a mutual affection, and a mutual connection. Hey, wow, I rhymed. But yeah, you really do. You need all of that stuff. It's very crucial and important that the person that you are going to marry is somebody that's your partner in crime, your freaking, whatever you want to call it. I want to get a king and queen tattoo, where you get the king tattoo, like the king, you know, on the card, or you get the queen, whatever, I don't know. I don't know, though. I think about it every day, but everybody's so excited about my wedding and my dresses and all this stuff, but the main thing is I have to be happy. And if he's going to just continue to, like, disregard me or my feelings or, like, my requests, it's a little, you know, you do that for somebody you love. You don't just, he doesn't. You know? I don't know. I want to get married, yes. I want a family. But, and it's not easy to just go out. I don't want to go out and date. Like, I'm not going to do that now because I'm engaged. So that would be cheating. Like, if me and Mike weren't engaged, then yes, I would try dating and stuff and whatever. But I'm wearing a ring, so it's not like I'm going to go out and go on dates, you know? Because that's just wrong, because I can't do that. Before I go, I'm going to have another cigarette. If you want to keep watching, feel free to. I'm going to have another cigarette. Thanks for watching. Let's have one. Oh, I just put this on. It smells really nice. I gotta open that window. Hold on. Then I have to upload these videos, and I'm gonna edit another one. Sometimes I want to hang out with my friends and like talk, and I don't, so I do these things, these vlogs. But they're very therapeutic, and it feels nice, you know? Okay. I do want to get healthy. You know, it's not like I want to freaking drink all the time. Like, eventually I'm going to not drink. I say that, though. You know, my friends, speaking about alcoholics, my ex-boyfriend, my friend, and my friends, Sarah and stuff, I was supposed to hang out with Sarah. Like, we were supposed to hang out a couple times. We're going to hang out again, but it'd be nice to hang out with a friend. Shannon is sick. I hope Shannon gets better. I tried messaging her, and she hasn't replied back, so I don't know, you know? Their mother, their mother was an alcoholic. They used to party a lot. Why am I talking about this subject? Never mind. Well, anyways, I guess she used to sneak drinks and drink a lot more. Like, if someone had a bottle, she would sneak it, and half the bottle would be gone. She would be really bad about that, but I loved her. You know, I was really close to her, and she always liked me. You know. But anyways, she died, and she was drunk when she died, which is really sad. Her dad died. He froze to death, and I think he was drinking, and he passed out. And that happened to a lot of Native Americans too. They freeze to death because they're too drunk to get to warmth or something, or they're homeless. I don't know. There's this missing Aboriginal. I was gonna say Aboriginal. I forget what it's called, but missing Native man up in Canada. That's the same age as me. I knew him when he was a kid, when we were kids. He's been missing. Charlie Wapachi, that's his name. He's been missing for months. So I don't know what happened to him. Nobody knows, but it's so bizarre because his oven was on, and they found him 2 weeks later. His oven was still on or something, and it looked like he ran out the house or something. So maybe somebody tried to rob him, or I don't know. It's really weird though. So yeah. I don't know. This cigarette's not hitting the spot right now because I feel like I have stuff to do, and I'm just doing this. I figured if I added a cigarette to the title, it would bring more views, but the cigarette is at the end. Sorry. Yeah. Cigarettes make me tired. That's why I stopped talking. I'm being such a laze. It's like a mess in here. I made pasta with something or other. I've been making egg noodles. Then I keep in the fridge and then I don't eat it. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what to say anymore. At least it's a short, because they didn't have the hundreds at the store. I bought it at the beer store. And it was an Indian man, and the Indian man. And we were talking, like, small chat. That's what I do at work sometimes. I will small talk with the customers. Sometimes customers are not very friendly. I'm going to make a memoir about that. A Walmart worker. How long have I been talking for? That's the key question. Look, I always acted like that meant something. Remember that people used to say that means something? I don't know if I'm gonna watch another movie. I'm gonna edit my videos finally. I don't feel like... Well. Well then. The screen just went black. It's okay. The camera's still going, I see. Just kidding. I gotta call Mike. Whoa! Alright, enough of that. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna upload now. And upload and upchuck. Anyways, bye!